war in Ukraine continues with relentless intensity as both sides escalate attacks on the front lines and strikes in the rear regions. Overnight, Russian forces launched a wave of drone and missile strikes against key Ukrainian facilities, while Ukrainian troops retaliated with cross-border drone raids and artillery fire. Fierce fighting continues on the eastern and southern front lines, with particularly heavy clashes reported in the Kursk and Donetsk directions. Last night, Russian strikes focused on industrial and military sites, including a major cable factory in Odessa, which supplied materials for Ukraine's armed forces. The attack caused severe damage, igniting large fires and destroying critical equipment. Targets also included Kramatorsk ferroalloy plant, the former Sickle and Hammer plant in Kharkiv, and other facilities turned into hideouts for the Ukrainian troops. At least one Russian drone strike was recorded on the territory of the Oman training base, causing a large fire. In their turn, restricted from striking with NATO long-range missiles, Ukrainian forces continued drone strikes on Russian border areas, including targeting energy facilities. The Russian military claimed to have shot down 52 aircraft-type drones, though smaller Ukrainian combat drones are still reaching their targets in border areas, causing damage to civilian infrastructure. Meanwhile, on the ground, fierce battles rage near the towns of Alyashna and Zhernal, the last Ukrainian strongholds in the Kursk region. In the latter, Ukrainian troops are holding defense on the territory of the local monastery. Ukrainians refused to surrender and reportedly killed their officer who was negotiating with Russian assault groups. Russian forces have been attempting to dislodge the enemy from the fortress while evacuating civilians from the nearby villages, a process made difficult by Ukrainian shelling of evacuation routes. The situation is equally volatile on the Donbas front lines, where Russian troops are pressing towards Chasov Yar and Krasnodar, trying to cut off Ukrainian supply lines. Heavy artillery duels and drone strikes mark the fighting, with both sides suffering losses. Further south, Ukrainian forces are trying to resist Russian advances around Pokrovsk and on a wide front to the south of Bogatyr, though Moscow's troops have reportedly made small but steady gains. As the conflict drags on, there are no signs of a ceasefire. Both Russia and Ukraine appear to be determined to continue their operations. The coming weeks could see further escalations, particularly as the energy truce ignored by Kiev ends, and as Moscow seeks to consolidate its gains before the potential new Western arms deliveries reach Ukrainian forces. As for now, the war grinds forward, leaving devastation in its wake and no clear path to peace.